If you don't mind me getting too close.
Come.
You ready?
I'm good.
You ready?
Sure. I don't know. We'll find out.
What's up, everyone? I'm the Kaji no Kami from the Toku and Animation News Network here at Colorado Anime Fest 2024 with...
This is Julia Billerback of Geese, Colorado.
And we are interviewing...
Bridget Hoffman of everywhere. And everything.
How was your time here at this convention?
It's wonderful. I've been having a great time. I almost didn't make it because of the storm. But I made it, and it's been very nice and beautiful.
Yeah, well, we're definitely very, very glad to have you here and that you were able to battle our storm.
For people who might not know what you're from, what have you done?
Okay. I learned this term this time. I am a legacy artist, which means I'm old.
You're only as old as you feel.
But I feel good. But I was back in the day, 20-some years ago, I did Cosmos in Xenosaga, I did Miyaka in Fushigi Yugi, I did Fuho Oji in Magic Knight Ray Earth, I did Mizuho in Please Teacher, Namie in Durarara. I've done so many things. Raquel in Scrapped Princess, Lane in Serious Experiment Lane, Mima in Perfect Blue, Patamon in Digimon, and Jerry in Digimon. Thinking of the pictures of my on my table. Belle Dandy in Oh My Goddess. You don't probably know any of these.
Oh, I do. In fact, Perfect Blue is my favorite anime movie.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's like an Alfred Hitchcock movie in anime form.
Isn't it? And so is Lane. Have you seen Lane?
Yeah.
I mean, Perfect Blue and Lane. I'm new to the con circuit. I've done one other con, but I did it twice. And it was the MaturCon in Ohio. And from there, Jenny invited me here. So this is really only my second con. And but it's been interesting because that's what people bring. They bring Perfect Blue, and they bring Lane, and they bring a lot of Belle Dandy too. But it's intense, and I thought it was very timely.
Yeah.
It's very Perfect Blue is like a warning, and so is Lane in a way about social media, what to believe, what other people say,
and idol culture.
Yeah. Just so big ones. Those, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge Alfred Hitchcock fan, so that one just resonates with me.
Yeah.
And you've done so much other stuff too. You've done live action, plays. You kind of run the gambit. And one of the things I wanted to ask you is you've probably had to travel a lot for work. So where has been your favorite place to travel and why?
Well, I think New Zealand.
For Hercules, right?
For Hercules.
Yeah.
I was the mother of all monsters in Hercules. I got to go down 3 times.
Echidna?
Echidna. Mm-hmm. And I have an action figure, but it's I had him in my garage. I don't know when.
With the bendy wire tentacles.
Yes. So, and it's beautiful. It should be a destination, a vacation destination, because that was a long time ago that I went, but it's like going back in time 40 years. The people are just, sheep, little tea cozies over the sugar. It's just like going back in time. It was beautiful, incredibly kind people, yeah. And it was fun.
So, what was it like for Ray Earth being one of the early isekai series compared to what we have today, where it seems like seasons are just countless isekai?
Well, in fact, today, right after this, immediately after this, I'm going to do a panel on, they gave me my panels, and I'm thinking, what am I going to say? But this one's called Back in the Day. I wonder why they picked that. But I was thinking about this, but things have changed since then. There's thousands and thousands of anime shows now, and series and things. It was fun. I got to be Fuho Oji in Magic Knight Ray Earth. And, I don't do a lot of anime now. The last one I did was Demon Slayer recently, Kanae. And I get asked from time to time, and I love doing it. But we were busy back then. we were busy back then just doing, I don't know if I'm answering your question.
It's all good.
But, so I'll stop. So I'll just stop.
You're good. Well, on top of your long career, you've also done college. And I was wondering if there was anything that you learned during your college years that you think has helped your career, or classes you would recommend to aspiring artists.
That's so interesting. What an educated question. I was an engineering major in college. I was an engineering major in college. I was going to do something called engineering arts at the time, which was somebody who was very good at math and science. I was good at math and science. My son is much better than me, but I was going to be the person who does business and arts and science. But I'd done theater since I was a little kid, all over and over and over. And when I was in college, I did theater in Spanish. I speak Spanish. Mm-hmm. And so I met Jorge Borges, and I did Osvaldo Dragoon, and I got to meet all these great literary figures, Spanish writers and stuff. And that's when I decided I would give up my math and science and do what I love doing. And I told myself, I'll have oatmeal every day, an egg a day. I don't care, to do what I love to do. So I don't know if college, and I don't really think college is necessarily the place to learn to be the best actor, but it helps you grow up. And if you learn, experience is what teaches you really the best. So if you get your experience in college, that's great too. Life experience in college is important though,
yeah.
So I think college, and I don't think college is for everyone.
Yeah.
It's overrated in a way. I loved college though, and I needed it too. But I think I kept doing theater then. I went to Los Angeles, and I graduated from college. I changed my major to telecommunications because I could put all my science in that, and then I could just do, and I came out to Los Angeles and kept doing everything. I did commercials and theater. And from theater, I met somebody who did voice work, so then I started doing voice work, and then I met somebody who does anime, and then I did anime, and then I started directing and writing, asked to do that. So
it was the connections that just kept kind of building.
And there are classes, and classes I think are good. I took theater, was in theater companies, I took from theater coaches and things. I did a lot, just every experience you have to practice anything you do. Not just theater, gets you better at it. Yeah. Or, then you have to have somebody direct you, and hopefully they do a good job too.
Is there a role you are most proud of?
I don't know. I love doing a lot of them. I love doing Lane. I love doing Mima. Because I think part of that, though, is because when I first was doing it, I was doing really young, is it time? Really young, really high-voiced, innocent, scared, out there girls, And so now I got to be something that had a little more meat on it. So that's why I like Namie or, but Belle Dandy, too. I love, I don't have a favorite one. Lane, Mima, I don't really have a favorite one. Do you?
Besides Mima?
Besides me, she's not your favorite of all time, but she's...
No. No.
You could have said yes, but you didn't.
No, I'll just go, my favorite anime was the Count of Monte Cristo anime adaptation, Gankutsu.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But we are out of time, so do you have any final words for our viewers?
Thank you for watching. Thank you for still remembering the way back times, and listen to your heart. Be brave. There's lots of lessons to be found in every anime series, and they will help you, and have fun.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And until next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.